Yo, guys, this is episode 4. I'm here with my guy 9. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to ask a real deep question, bro. What is your philosophy on life?
Oh. Yo, have you got all days? Yo.
What do you think the meaning of life is, bro?
I think the meaning of life is to find your own meaning within it. Through like the pain and the struggle and that all you've been put, like people have been put through. Like we're all like, the way I look at it, like everyone's life is a test. Like we're all on a test, but people are trying to cheat by looking at someone else's paper. But we all have a different test. Like we're all destined to do different things in life. So by like trying to follow the crowd and do something that you know personally you don't enjoy, it's just fucking up your life, because deep down you know that's not what you're meant to do in life. So I think it's just finding what you want to do, you know, having that motivation, that hope, that courage to actually like achieve your dreams, because not a lot of people like what really want to do that. Don't want to drag people down and shit. It's just like, it's disgusting to see, yo, like
I agree, bro, and I think it's just like overcoming the haters, overcoming the harsh situations that you're being through and the difficult experiences, and obviously identifying your abilities, and obviously just seeing your potential and what you're about, you know what I mean, and working on and displaying your talents, bro, you know what I'm saying, because not everyone's confident to obviously show what they're about, because they're scared of people judging or hating or criticizing it or putting people down, you know what I'm saying. And really being active and productive, which I always hammer onto the young people, because I think it's really important, bro, to make sure you're productive and getting a routine, bro, because you know how happy you feel and how many endorphins like start kicking off in your brain and like chemicals and that.
It's like finding a healthy outlet to really like show off people like what your talents and what you can really do. Like finding that outlet can really help you, like whether that be through art, music, dance, you know what I'm saying, like just whatever like you're passionate about, do that, follow it, because that's in the end of the day what's gonna make you happy, and it can potentially be the career for the rest of your life, and you can make good money out of it, you know what I'm saying. So as long as people find the right life choices and don't follow certain crowds, like they hear this shit from your parents, but what they're saying is true, like it's actually true. Like growing up and realizing it, and you know, certain like I'll go through a situation and then like I'll get like my dad's voice in my head, you know, like a family member, you know, saying something like, oh, don't follow this or don't do that, and after the situation like it happened, and you know, after I'm like, shit, that's what it was going on about. That's why I'm in a situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like the older generation are really trying to push on good knowledge, but I don't think we're trying to like absorb it. But you know what I'm saying? Because like, it's true, like we are ignorant and naive, but it's just finding the right people that are, you know, have your best interest and really want to follow and support you. Like life ain't a competition. We're all in it together. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all trying to achieve something great with our lives.
Because obviously the groups you're with is going to define how
who
well
we are
you're
in
going
the
to do in
future.
life.
Like, you know, the environment rubs off on you.
Because obviously there are people that will wreck it up for you or will have bad intentions, and there's people who have the same interest as you, and obviously they'll push you to excel in life, you know what I'm saying. And it's about hanging around that community of people who want to improve and better themselves as individuals, and also their lives as well. So I think that's a very important, valid point. And also haters, just very quickly.
Suck my dick, nigga.
Fuck the haters. And the fake friends, what you gotta say to them bastards?
Yo, if you a hater, you ain't eating on my plate, nigga. That's what I'm saying. You ain't eating off my plate. Don't bring your appetite to the table.
What's gonna happen, bro, when we both become famous and we both like ace our careers? And then all them people that we've done good things for, you know, we've been there for him, used that energy, time.
Niggas.
We're just gonna flex on you guys, like literally, bro.
Just don't switch up on your niggas that have been there for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't start acting different, or, you know, feel like you have to fit in with a certain crowd and start clowning your own niggas that have been for you from Quay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just don't switch on your niggas, yo.
Trust me, bro. Like, it's all about honesty, bro, and being true to yourself.
Like a lot of people are honest. Like I want
two-faced people in it.
Like honestly, for me, honesty is the biggest thing. Like if you can be honest with me, I know where you stand, and therefore I know how to accurately judge the situation and the current stance and everything. If you're not honest with me, then it's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing. Like you don't know where you stand with liars. You know where you stand with robbers and shit. Like it's like what I think young Ad said it or something. You know where you stand with robbers because they'll rob you. You know where you stand with killers because they'll kill you. But you don't know where you stand with liars because they'll say one thing, you'll find out a next thing, and then they'll switch up to a next thing, and then it's just digging their own grave. I
just think it's just a give and take, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're being kind to that person, then there should be some mutual respect. And sometimes there's people out there that are just doing it from the genuine good in the heart. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they still have the audacity to throw it back in their faces, and that's why society and the community is the way it is today. It's very selfish, it's very snobbish, it's very misguided, very misleaded, and you know what I mean, it can be a bit confusing to identify who's real and who's not real. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because there'll just be people who will just put a mask on and then take it off when they're not with a group of people who you don't know for.
It's all like personas and shit, or like people throwing on different shit. Like, just be real, bro. Like, if people don't fuck with you for what you like, then they're not your niggas. Like, I'm sorry to say, they are not your niggas. Like, if they don't fuck with you for what you like, then cut them off. Find new friends that do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even if they don't support your grind or they don't build you up, because there's been so many cunts who's just randomly mocking everything I'm doing and stuff like that.
It don't cost nothing to be nice and share your niggas shit, support them, support their businesses or whatever they're doing. Just sharing and liking, and it don't cost nothing. Like, niggas acting like
no politeness, no manners. Like I've said, if there's people, that I've got as mates who are doing well, higher than me, I'm gonna be happy for them because I know that I'm gonna get my achievements. I want to get my time of success. I want to get my time of enjoyment. But I'm part of his journey. I'm part of that person's journey. So that's how you should be thinking. You know what I mean? You should be treating each other as a family. But then again, that can be toxic as well because you never know what they'll do down the line. So it's all about being aware and being prepared of what could come in the outcome.
Yeah, it's just all about having, that mental strength to get through, just tough times and shit. It's just find true happiness. Like, that's if that had to be like my final message, just find true happiness. Find what you love, stick by it. Even if that meant, being alone, just, if you can find, happiness in being alone and being by yourself, then you won at life, in my personal opinion. Because, I've managed to, master that skill. And if everyone else can master that skill, then I feel like a lot of, petty arguments and shit wouldn't be as big as they are. Because, you don't care, because you know in your mind you've got your own thing that you're doing.
Because obviously there's a thing called constructive criticism, and then there's a thing called just being ignorant and blunt, not even saying it for the better. You know what I'm saying? And if you have the courage and you work hard enough, and you're improving in what you're already getting yourself involved with, then one day you're gonna be perfect at it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just gonna say 2 questions because I know you got your session, but what got you into music? And how do you not let past or present relationships that have gone wrong, or if a girl rejects you, not affect you?
So for number 1, I don't really know. I just it's just always been something that I've liked. I just making my own melodies and shit, in my head, whether that be tapping the tables or whatever it is. It's just something I've always been interested in, and being able to make my own songs. I used to do my own remixes, songs that I would hear on the radio, make my own twist to it or whatever, add my own words in. But yeah, I wouldn't really know how to explain how I really got into it, because it's always been something that's always been there. So it's just kind of soaked up like a sponge when I was younger. So yeah. But for the second one, with heartbreak and shit, like it can, you know, really crush a nigga's, you know, heart and shit. You know, like if they felt like they found that, you know, that one true love, like there's a lot of niggas that, you know, just take advantage of a girl, you know what I'm saying? And I can get, you know, why like some girls are like afraid, or, you know, whether to like, you know, say they like a guy, or like, you know, vice versa, the other way around. But everyone's experiences are different. But to be able to like not really care about the situation, to be able to have self-love, being able to have that self-love, you know, already know that you're perfect in your own way, and being able to know that, just know that it's not the end of the world. You know, there's always plenty more fish in the sea, and, you know, plenty more people that you'll find. I know it's difficult to hear that in a tough time, but it's true. It really is true. You know, just being able to just, you know, just know that you're that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you're that person that, you know, that's strong. Everyone has their own strength, but you just gotta tap into it and find it. You know, be able to power through that situation. But just know that it ain't nothing wrong with you if you get rejected, or, you know what I'm saying, there ain't nothing wrong with you. It's just learn to love yourself, and then if you learn to love yourself, nothing in your life will really affect you like that, because you already have that self-love and strength.
Because obviously I've been single for 2 years. Like when I was 16, when I was 15, when I was 14, I was getting girls left, right, centre. But now, like, there's not been that much action going on. And also, it's just like when a girl only wants you for how much money you've got, or the value, or following, or and all of this extra stuff, but they don't like you as a genuine person, like, it's kind of strange in a way, because I'll be like, all right, it's cool, you know,
but
you do your thing.
To identify those types of people and, you know, cut them out of their life, or out of your life, and then can really like help you. Sorry,
it's alright. It's called. And then for some reason, bruv, the next day, that hurts, bruv. You get me, like the emotions, like, and everything, and I can't control it. I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? I can't shrug it off or anything. But then back to what you're saying with music, you see things like that, it saves my life, you know what I mean? Because it helps me think properly and not irrationally. Yeah, it is. It's an escape mechanism, man. And like you said, man, it's all about that self-development. And I feel sometimes you got to focus on yourself. And because all of these other things will come to you. Like, there'll eventually be someone who, you know, appreciates you for who you are. And won't just be there for what you've got. And there'll be some true chemistry there. Because I even see so many people in relationships that don't even deserve to have like that girl or that boy, because they'll be treating him bad. They'll be throwing a piece of paper at him, calling him a slag, calling him a tramp or whatever, as taking a banter a bit too far, you know, a bit of physical stuff going on. And like, it's just like, sometimes, I'm not saying all girls, but they do it to themselves. Like, if there was someone who is polite and has like a lot of manners, and
it's just like
doesn't just treat like an object.
Stereotypes, like they say they want that street nigga, but they don't expect the street life to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're sleeping at like 4 a.m. and Fed come busting through the door, raiding the yard and that, then it's like for certain gal it wakes them up, but like they're doing it to themselves, yo. Like,
and then they're like, oh yeah, I got raped, or I got hit, or I got abducted. But you put yourselves in them situations, like you have to realize.
That's kind of a sensitive topic still.
Yo,
you guys just see them doing it to themselves, yo, because you know it ain't voluntary. You know.
Can I ask what got you into music, bro?
Like, obviously, my dad went to prison, innit? And after he got into it, he was doing like little like gigs and nothing, little bits like rapping and like, you know, JZD Media or something like that, JD Media or something like that. He got on that in it and started like rapping and stuff and that. I was interested in it. I didn't take it serious until like last year, but like I was interested in it, so like, you know, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Like, obviously, I don't live with my parents in it, and I'm not alright with them. But I can, you know, I can't understand what that must feel like, but I feel your pain in it, because obviously my parents used to hit me back at home in it the other day, and like, when it comes to the stuff, like the way they speak to him, like very obnoxious, very snipish, you know, like trying to get a reaction out of him on purpose. And then there's even been times where, because the teens, like, they've not had like no advisor sit down to them and be like, yo, you know, take a breath in or whatever, or go out and do something. Like, they've not had someone to tell them. When they kick off, I've seen staff members make lies and like puncture their own tires, car tires, and then be like, yeah, he did that. But they can't say anything because there's evidence of them reacting like violently and whatnot. And then their past situations goes against them. So then they can't be to a police officer, no, I didn't do that, or I didn't smash, you know, your laptop up or whatever. Like, I've seen it, like, staff will just smash their own laptop and they'll be like, well, you were rude to me, so this is what you get. And that's what I'm saying, like, the care system can be very fucking corrupted, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel it's really fucking important that young people nowadays become active, you know what I mean? Do anything to get yourself off the streets and out of that chaos, you know what I'm saying? But I just think it's just really important, bro. And like, obviously, my worst regrets, yeah. And yes, I know someone's going to say in the comments, oh, you've said it before, but listen, there's new people on here, yeah? But fucking listening to my parents and going out of my foster homes, because I had some really good foster homes. And like, obviously, I had everything provided for me and everything. And when I went out of there, that's when I got into care. And then now I'm in semi-independent, where I have to do things myself. Got to do my own washing, got to pay for my own transport. They've cut off my clothing allowance now, so sometimes some of my clothes are tight. And also, what really used to depress me is when I used to go into college, like, there'd be people laughing at me, like saying, oh, well, just treating me differently. Like, let's say that, like, because I'm wearing up, you know, ripped up trainers or this, that, and the other, or, you know, they might say, oh, is that fake or is that real, and and then they'll be like a little bit like they'll push me away from them, you know what I mean, just because I'm not wearing like lavish stuff or whatnot. So stuff like that can really get to me. But I just think the bottom line is that everything happens for a reason, and it's about working hard and improving yourself and making a change, like you said. So yeah, I think that's really important. Also, tell me a good thing about your life that's happened, like a good moment in your life.
I think the moment, like, obviously I rap in it, yeah, but obviously I play basketball in it as well.
Oh, come on.
I'm sick at basketball in it. So like, obviously I play for like the under 16s prime, even though I'm 14 in it, because I got moved up to that in it because I was good in it. Because I play for, you know, Manchester Magics.
Not really, you know. Is it that?
Well, they're like one of the best like teams in like the country in it, and obviously like they're like their foundation. Obviously, when I was 10, like that's when my dad was like proper angry and stuff like that. Obviously, that's when like he made me found basketball, because we're like shooting about in it. I wasn't good. I was like, you know, like just doing everything else in about in it. And obviously, when the coach came up saying, because I was tall from I was 10 in it, I was pretty tall in it. Not as tall as I am now, but like pretty tall for my age. And then one of them said, oh, he can come to the community thing. First time I went to the community, he said, oh, do you want to play for the team? So I was like, okay. And first I was scared in it, because like I've never played basketball. I don't know how to dribble. I don't know how to do whatever. But obviously I've like trained really hard and stuff like that. And then now, obviously, I'm good in it, and like I can prove myself to other people in it. The thing is about me is like good moments like that, I like to show off to prove myself in it, that I'm not some dickhead or something. Or I'm not like this. Or I'm not just gonna let things happen in it. I'm gonna do stuff that's good for me in it. So like, obviously, yeah, that's a good moment in my
That's
life.
really good, man. And I think you should continue with that, bro. You're gonna go very far with that. What about you, bro?
For my girl, I guess the best thing, she's the best thing that happened in it. Right now we just doing it. We just went like on a little argument thing. We didn't even speak like that, but yeah, she was the best thing that she's the best thing that happened. Yeah,
having like having a girl in your life and whatnot.
Yeah. She gives motivation, everything in it. Yeah.
That's really good, bro.
Supports me and everything. I support her too, so yeah.
That's good, bro.
I found myself a wife, not a girl anymore. It's a wife.
yeah.
That's a wife to me.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Let me see. What are you most thankful for? It's a bit of a hard one to answer, but
I got my mum. That's the only thing I'm thankful for. I feel like if I didn't have her, I wouldn't be like stable as I am now. Or I wouldn't be in the right mindset. Your mum is your first love, your first everything. She's the first thing you see, and in my eyes, she will be like the last thing that, like, you know, like she's like the most important. Your mum is the most important person in your life. Obviously, with like certain backgrounds, obviously like hitting in that, maybe you might not think like the same way in that, but like to me, obviously like depends like if you have a good mum in that. My mum, she's the most important thing to me. So like yeah, that's what I'm thankful for the most.
Yeah.
that's really good, bro. That's really sweet in a sense, bro.
Respect that.
What about you, bro?
But I'm thankful for my mom myself. I'm like, feel like most of the time with my like sometimes like shit, people don't even support me for what I'm doing it. Like she always call me up and like, I support you, do this, do that, sit me down, give me a little advice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thank her. Yeah, I'm grateful for her a lot. I don't deserve it. Like she's too much. Like yeah.
What am I most thankful for? Oh wow, it's put me in a tough situation. Let me see. You know what? I'm just thankful to be alive, bro. Cause the amount of stuff I've been through, like I've been suicidal like about 5 times. I've been through depression for about 5 months. Only just breaking out of it now. Sometimes it comes back.
Bro.
And I'm just thankful that I've not been like led into like bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like I'm not even saying this to act bad in it, but I'm just saying cause it's the truth in it. Like there were people that I went to a person's gaff and I didn't feel comfortable. Like they'd be smoking like the session and whatever, and like they'd be showing me like I don't want to be too bait, but like obviously just like vicious stuff.
Like,
in it
I
that
get what you
see.
mean. I get what you mean. Like showing you stuff in it that you don't want to see, and like you felt uncomfortable in that situation. Yeah, I get what you mean.
And that are dangerous. Let's just put it. Just put it as that. And like obviously, me as an autistic person, yeah, that's very fucking like, you know what I mean, like scary because there was even a time where I got groomed as well, like where I got to a point where no one gave a fuck about me, innit? That's what I thought. And then obviously I didn't have anyone to like encourage me and stuff like that. And then there was this person online who lied about his age, innit? And then he was like, oh, I'll take you out, I'll pay for this, you know what I mean? We'll have a good time, I'm always going to be here for you and whatnot. But he had bad intentions because he wanted me to do a job for him, yeah. Luckily I declined. And obviously now it's sorted and whatnot, but I just think I'm just thankful to just be in a position where I am now, like inspiring young people, because that's like I don't really want to do it. Like I don't care about like the money or the fame that will eventually come with it. Like I'm doing it for the kindness of my heart. Like I'm not getting nothing out of it now, but it's the feeling that I get, helping another person, and I feel like people need that in this society.
True.
You know what I mean? And they just need a role model who's like being through the care system, if you get what I'm saying. And I think that's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
I'm also thankful for not dying in it. What I could have the real thing though, I could have been a victim of the streets, from like just walking about, someone could stab me up or something, from late night walks and like
it happens, man.
Now everything from I'm just thankful for that. I'm just thankful for not dying in general. So, yeah. And my mom as well. God bless her.
Honestly, these points that you guys are bringing up, they're going to help a lot of people, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow, these are deep questions, man. What's your biggest regret in life?
Nothing, fam.
I got a regret. My biggest regret.
I already said mine, by the way, so yeah, but carry on.
My biggest regret is certain things that I've done. Obviously, I can't say in it, but certain things that I've done in it that I've that are bad, that I've done. I kind of I kind of regret. I think my biggest one that I almost got, obviously I got in a fight with this kid in it because he did something to my friend in it. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it got like, he started touching her in ways that she didn't give consent to. Let's just say that. Obviously, because I'm autistic as well, innit, I get pissed off very easily.
Come on, bro.
Very easily. So obviously, I get pissed off very easily, innit. So obviously, my first thing is, I'm gonna bang him. I'm gonna do this and that. Sorry about front of school. Went up to him, confronted him about it. Got in a little scrap in it, and obviously, I was fuming. So obviously, I'm not gonna explain everything that happened in it, but I got excluded for 2 days, and then I nearly got permaled for that, but I'm so thankful that the teachers let me stay in school and didn't exclude me because they said it was only going to be a one-time thing and that. But obviously, I'm just like, if I got excluded then, and obviously I've got friends that do stuff in it, obviously like that. I'm not going to say their names or anything. But they're my niggas in it, obviously. But obviously, like, just thankful that, because if I got excluded, I might not even be at Hyder. I might be doing some other shit right now. So obviously, I'm thankful that I'm thankful that I'm still in school. I'm trying to do better than I've ever done in it, because obviously I've nearly been excluded too many times. I need to just like calm down in it, you know what I mean? So
I know I'm the GOAT, I'm fresh in my coat, I'm doing what I can, trying to face that ambition. I'm doing anything in my tradition, I don't care what they say, I'm sweet like mango, yeah, trying to be fizzy, I'm wavy like tango, I'm not bothered, because I've said, life is like a lottery, like a casino, yeah, look at me, I'm black, so nice like an Oreo, yeah, I don't need no stereo, I'm doing this solo, I'm sweet like a polo. I tap them haters and the frustrations and the trials and tribulations like the game Halo.
Bro, tell them on the bailo. Don't know what I say, proving niggas run table. We can get taped like Shamo. Babo, I can get shot like Shane, bro, from walking.
I got my future, I'm trying to take the ticket. Yo, this is easy like playing sports like cricket. I don't care what they say, cause if I got a dream, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, watch you bake it. Yeah, watch you make it. I'm just typing, doing anything I can on a keyboard. Yo, I'm like a knight, fighting through the day and the night like a...
No, about living kind. Alright, yo, listen, yo.
Alright.
Niggas trying to make cash, make bread. You can get left in a hospital bed. Tanks in the gringo trying to top them fences. Trying to take chase down the path from Fed. Local trappers, local granted trying to get a friend. Expressing festival, don't know what happened. Niggas chatting by this posted when they started snapping. But these niggas really fake, I just for the cameras. Yo, man, know I'm on the block. You can really get shot, get nothing got in. They then blown by must. Even if you're with your budgets, you always gotta pay a cost. Selling other price of cars and outside your local shop. Got punched, got kicked, left blood on my top. Got fucked up, but you know that I gotta stand strong. Little bro, don't even know what that fuck's going in. 7 years about my dad, and it feels like he's gone. Nigga smoking on Rizzler, pressing that trigger. Say the one word, you get fizzed up, get build up, but it ain't